Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Welcome to day 6 of Waxmas. We're posting 12 videos on 12 consecutive nights, leading right up to and including Christmas night. So I hope you're enjoying the series so far. We're at the halfway mark now, guys. I know it's gone very quickly. So you've got one patient in this video today. I know I mentioned in the video last night that my favorites are peels. This is a peel patient that we've got coming through here. You can see we've got a good grip on this initial section of hard wax here. We've taken this away using the standard size ulnar tube. You can see just how long that piece was. It was quite a lengthy piece of wax. Now when we take a look behind that, what we can see is we've got this kind of layer of dry skin and debris that's been surrounding that plug, and it's sitting very deep in the ear canal, so that we're going to need to start sort of peeling some of this off the canal walls here. So that's what we're doing here now. We've still got the standard size ulnar tube in here at the moment. You can see the ear canal, there isn't a great deal of space there, so we're just switching down now to the fine end. If you've not come across the channel before, guys, the fine end is a very, very thin suction tube. It allows us to do more delicate and more accurate work inside the ear canal. It gives us a bit more maneuverability as well. So you can see we're just gently peeling this off the canal walls all around the outside edge here. Speaking, if you've never seen this video before, guys, if you've not come across the channel before, we post new earwax removal videos normally every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 p.m. UK time. We do that on Facebook, Instagram TV and YouTube. If you are enjoying the videos, then please give us a like. If you're really enjoying the videos, then please consider subscribing. And if you want to check out the back catalogue, my suggestion would be to go to YouTube, which is where all our previous videos are found. Enough of trying to get you to subscribe to the channel. So basically what you can see now, we've sort of peeling around the outside edge. The difficulty we have here is that layer around the outside edge is hardened up. So it's really tough old stuff. And it's gone down over the eardrum as well. Now, if you checked out last night's video, we had a very soft peel. So the material was very soft and sticky. So a little bit easier to peel away. Harder stuff like this, always a bit tougher to do because it's gonna hold on to the canal walls and the eardrums just a little bit more tightly. So we just popped a little bit of olive oil in here just to loosen this slightly. And then we're aiming for this top left section there. That's because we've just got a little bit of movement there just a second ago. So we're trying to kind of peel down here. You can see that section actually goes on to the eardrum. So I'm trying to get a good solid grip there. I would just see it just teasing off the top of the drum there. Not quite coming away. Strangely, so anecdotally, we've seen a lot of this particular type of removal recently. There seems to be a lot of people coming through with these kind of issues. Oh, you can just see it starting to peel away there from the top right. The reason for that, I think, is because people you can't get this done in hospitals or at your GP at present. So it's only private suppliers that are doing it. But I think what's happened, oh, look at this coming away. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. You can see it all peeling over. Look at that coming away. That's a great peel. All came off the eardrum. Big chunk of wax and debris completely cleared that drum there. That's looking really healthy. Yeah, I think the reason that we're seeing so many of this particular type of removal at the moment is people are using more aggressive drops to try and remove the wax, which is tending to liquefy the wax, and that it's sticking to all the canal walls and everywhere it shouldn't be, and then it's hardening in place. So I think that's what we're seeing a lot of these is people are just getting desperate, bless them, and they're trying everything to get this out. And it's you know, in a lot of the cases, some of these drops do it more harm than good when it comes to that wax. So we've managed to get a good peel over the drum. We've cleared that nice and healthily. You can see now we've just got a few little straggly bits around the outside edge. We're just going to tidy this up as best we can, as much as the patient will tolerate, because this is very deep in the canal. We've said before, it's quite uncomfortable when you're suctioning it, you know, very close to the canal wall there. So you can see we've cleared that off now. The remainder of that now, we're just going to advise the patient. We're finding it a little bit pinchy to remove that last couple of pieces, so we advise the patient, you know, go away, use baths and showers to try and clear some of this off, and you should find that a bit easier then. So we've got the second ear now. Now this one, very strange textured wax and debris here. I want you to imagine this ear canal like a sleeve. So imagine it's a tube with almost like a sock or something, a sleeve inside it. That's what's happened here. All of the skin has kind of been affected here, and it's turned into this really hard material, you can see. So a patient found this really itchy, was really conscious of their ears with jaw movement. Don't forget your jaw is hinged here, your temporomandibular joint is just there. So it's going to be affecting the outer third, flexing that outer cartilaginous part of the ear canal there. So we're just drawing these hard pieces down. I think what we're going to try and do here is collapse all the sides down into the center if we can, and try and take it out as one sleeve. Sorry, with my ear itch then. So you can see we're just lifting this from the canal wall. Look how it lifts. Look how it comes away from that canal wall. There's almost like a hard layer that's coming out of there. There we are. The reason we're having to come out and go back in quite often, we're using the fine end. Now, we talked about the fine end having a very small aperture on there. Ooh, look at that. We've got a good start of a peel. Look at that coming away with a crocodile forceps then. It's all collapsing off the canal wall. You see how it's all folded into the center there? If we can get a good grip on this with a crocodile forceps, I think we'll get a good peel. Look how that's coming away. You can see as we're pulling it now, it's drawing that deeper material down the canal, peeling it off those canal walls. Oh, it's almost coming away. You can see the angles are not quite right for the forceps then, so we're gonna reposition this with the fine end. Before I get too excited again, tell you about the next bit. The reason we're going in and out quite a bit with the fine end, it's a very small aperture, and this is breaking away in little hard pieces which block the end, as you just saw there, block the end of the suction quite quickly. So we have to take that out, remove those pieces, flush it through with some water to get the suction going again. So we're just trying to take, we've peeled that left side, we're trying to peel top and right now. Look how this is coming away. The reason the camera is moving up and down, the patient was talking to me at this point, and we talked about that jaw movement back here. So the patient was asking what was going on. So I was explaining things that were going on. They were asking a few questions. So that's why you get that little bit of movement. Because obviously you've got your bridge there. So you've got your finger against the patient's face. So as their jaw's moving, your finger kind of goes up and down with the muscle movement, and with the jaw movement, the ear canal flexes. So sometimes it gets a bit wobbly in places. But I always find it's good to keep the patient informed of what we're doing while we're doing it. I find that patients, well, anybody really, does much better if they understand the process of what's going on, which is one of the reasons we started doing these videos in the first place, was to educate people, so people are more relaxed coming through them when you explain it to them. There's nothing worse than a practitioner that just gets on with it and doesn't explain things as they're going along. So you've got this big peel just starting now. We've repositioned it using the fine end. Now we were looking just to flatten it out so we can get the jaws of the forceps on here. You can see we're struggling a little bit to get that grip. I'm being a bit more cautious because we have to get really close to the canal wall, and we don't want to push the forceps into the wall itself because that's really uncomfortable. And the gap there is not too big. So as we go in with the forceps, what's happening is just catching the top end and just pushing it further back. So if we can just loosen this outer section here, there we go. Look how that's coming away. And this is very indicative of what's going on further in as well. So it's all this very hardened up materials here. But if we can lift this off the canal, great. Lovely angle now to get the forceps on this section. So we'll grab that section there. Good pinch. Fingers crossed this will stay together, and as we pull this, unfortunately it broke away, but it did loosen up the next section. So let's gently, slowly get down onto this section. It's almost there. There you go, we've got a good clamp on that. Look how this comes away. Just this whole sleeve of dry skin just comes out of the ear canal. There we are, you can see the ripples, and it's still coming out. It's got the tail end of it there. You can see all those kind of ripples and striations which show its skin there as well. If we take a look behind that, we've still got a little bit in there. You can see how it's pulled from the canal walls. Now, a lot of people talk about the pinkness. Is this aggravation? Is this irritation? It's usually because you've got this dry skin in there, what you're doing is exposing the kind of fresher skin underneath. So you get this kind of redness, this pinkness to the skin. There we go, that's the next section coming away. Look how this comes out. you can see it's slightly translucent, so it's almost got this it's almost completely see-through. There we go. We can see the eardrum now looks a lot healthier in there. Eardrum itself, yeah, a little bit dull, but it has had something stuck over the top of it. Look at what we removed. That's 4.5 centimeters. 2 inches. Yeah, I'm going to go with 2 inches. Maybe 1 7/8 inches if we squished it together a little bit. But 2 inches of material come away from both ears there. Well, guys, I hope I didn't get too excited. You managed to follow. I jumped a little bit there. I'm sorry. Just I'm trying to keep tabs on what I'm seeing here and explain a couple of things to you guys. So as always, guys, take care of yourselves and one another. I shall see you tomorrow for I'm getting so bad at this. Day 7 of Waxmas. So I shall see you tomorrow. As always, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Have a good evening. I shall see you tomorrow.